want to get to our next item on the agenda, which is a very popular coach leaving.
Yeah, the director of goaltending is gone. Mitch Korn has now joined the Nashville Predators in the same role, I'm going to say, as director of goaltending.
Yeah, with old friend of the show. He links up with old friend Barry Trotz. Damn it, Barry at it again. Back at it again with his games of getting his guys. I understand why he obviously went to join him, and it is a big loss because Mitch Korn is very, very, very well respected and highly, highly regarded. I do think though, and let me know if you feel differently, I think some people are panicking a little bit too much, forgetting how good Piero Greco also is, and Patrick freaking Waugh as well.
Yeah, I didn't panic at all because then I was going, well, we did just see the worst possible year from Ilya Sorokin in his career. Yeah. Maybe Mitch lost his touch. Like, Mitch ain't young anymore, man, and he's not the day-to-day guy either.
No, he's not.
So he's setting the overall, and yeah, I know what he did with Robin Lehner, with Semyon Varlamov, even when we got him, with Thomas Greiss, right? Like, he worked wonders for these guys, and I'm sure helped Ilya Sorokin a lot.
Yep.
But we might need a new voice in the direction of our goaltending department. And again, we do have a guy who's got multiple Stanley Cups and is in the Hall of Fame for doing that very friggin' thing. Although different era, but he did literally revolutionize the position. So that could help a lot.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like it's a wash in a way with those two. Like, you're swapping out Mitch Korn for Patrick Waugh in this instance. And then it would be Waugh and Greco together instead of the old combination of Korn and Greco.
Yeah, I think we need a guy who's going to, because Mitch Korn was director of goaltending. That's not just goalie coach for a specific guy. Like, he wasn't just specifically coaching Ilya Sorokin. He's setting the agenda for goaltending development within the organization, which is great. But I think he kind of maybe missed Nashville and missed having a little bit more, I'm not going to say day-to-day, but the one-on-ones type of thing. And I don't know if he's the best guy for setting the direction necessarily for the goalies to sit behind a desk and just like figure out where everything needs to go and then tell someone else to go and do it type of thing. So having basically a bureaucrat, if you will, behind the desk for us at the top end of the goaltending pyramid, that's fine. And a new voice to set everything going or set everything in the right direction again or in a new direction might be a good change for us.
Yeah, it could be. Absolutely. You could look at it as a positive in that instance because, like you said, it didn't go well for Ilya Sorokin this year. And we all have our theories on why that is. I think we are closer to being on the same page with that one in that I think he just faced way too much rubber early on in the year and was A, worn out, and B, lost confidence. And I know that's, you can't really quantify a confidence level. So it's like, it feels like a cop-out answer sometimes, but sport, not just hockey, but sports in general, is a very confidence-built game. So I do think that it matters and it's worthwhile to bring that up into it, as well as looking at like the advanced stats and the underlying numbers and all that.
Yeah, but a guy who's not confident isn't going to do well, right? Like, if you can get that guy to be maybe not confident, but sure of himself again, the confidence might get back to it, or might get back to him. But if he's just not confident and you can't snap him out of it, like, good luck, man. I mean, I know when I'm feeling like crap, like I'm not doing well for sure.
100%. I was going to say for Sorokin, just look at the one game he played in the playoffs in the series against Carolina. That looked like, just optics wise, he looked like someone who just like every bit of confidence level was just gone, second guessing everything that he was doing, like overthinking all that stuff. I think was appropriate. And again, like, he's extremely, extremely talented. I don't think it's fair to bail on him and call him wash or anything based off this year. This year was bad, but he also has a big past history of success in the NHL level, being a top 3 goalie in the league and being a Vezina finalist. So I do think he can get himself back to that point, but confidence does play a big factor. And then kind of looping this back into the Mitch Korn thing, like, maybe you're right. Maybe it is a new voice. Or maybe Patrick Waugh is going to have a bigger role with Ilya Sorokin this offseason, and they work together. And I view that as a benefit.
Yeah, and I don't think Patty's going to be like the day-to-day, like you need to go down and get your pad down a second sooner, or you step up here. No, if anything, it's going to be like the Mitch Marner sitting down with Craig Berube kind of chat, being like how to be an elite level goalie and the mindset you need to have away from the ice type of thing. We already know that Ilya Sorokin doesn't read books with his eyes. So
genius.
Step in the right direction, I assume. And Patty's probably going to help him with that. And we still need a goaltending coach, and Patty's not going to have a direct role in that at all. He's got other fish to fry. But I do think it was about time to have a new voice in that chair. Whereas I think we need a new voice in a few chairs. Like I know people aren't going to be happy when I say that Ken Morrow probably needs to go as well.
Yeah, I mean, legend, obviously, but 100%. I don't disagree with you there.
And it's not that he's been bad at his job. It's just we might need someone else, like director of pro scouting. Some of the things you're like I get where you were going with Pierre Engvall, but like, I don't know if that was the best decision to make. But
no, yeah, but there's or Julien Gauthier.
Yeah, exactly. So like, turnover in these positions, while uncomfortable, obviously you lose Mitch Korn, isn't the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. We might even be able to turn this into a positive. If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.